todos, soy Jere Erkko, responsable de América Latina. Infelizmente voy a hacer esa presentación en inglés porque todavía no estoy tan seguro con mi español y no quiero parecer más lento y tonto que soy. Y vamos a intentar fluir, es todavía mejor. Pero en cualquier caso yo puedo responder preguntas y durante o después, como quieras, ser un poco interactiva y voy a mostrar nuestras historias. Bueno, primeramente, I'm very happy to be here and accept the kind invitation of Nokia Chile. As Nokia is the major player in the mobile ecosystem, and so it's important for them to be innovative and take care of the developers' side as well. So I totally understand that in our story as well there's a strong link with these kind of events with Nokia. So if somebody knows the game, they know that there is a task of collecting stars. So about a year ago, I think we reached our first star. We finally got the game in a way ready that we could have it available in the major international app stores, office stores, and all other kind of app stores. And now I'm going to give you a little bit of a case study of what has happened during this last year and give some perspective about how we see the mobile gaming business. Well, Angry Birds is not the first game we've done. We have done 51 titles before. Started 2003, and this is the link of Nokia that we are where we are. 2003, Nokia had a competition for mobile game developers. And our CEO, founder, Mikael Head, joined this competition, and with a couple of buddies of him, he won it. And he was a student of University of Technology in Helsinki, and that gave him a idea that this might be something that he can probably, wasn't sure, make a living. So. These 51 games were important to get a knowledge of the mobile gaming development, and also to understand that what kind of options there are. In 2008, however, we quit making Java and Rovio games and concentrated creating a mobile gaming app for smartphones only. And it was very complicated in the beginning because we had problems with the phones before the touchscreen smartphone era. So the games were made with the lowest common denominator. So it was difficult to have very attractive games. There were also a problem with the mobile operator business models, and it was the operator who decided what was worthwhile or interesting and how it will be placed. So we already call it the Stone Age, and I hope that the developers as well, they will defend themselves against this old business model. So, and for the developer side, it was very difficult to get something done because of the when you finally get game ready, and from the shipment till delivery, and when you finally get some compensation, it always took more than 6 months or so. So it was a very difficult model to survive, and this era, it was totally unbelievable. Think about now afterwards that somebody was developing mobile games, or somebody was more strange that somebody even bought them with all these difficulties and find them and find the markets and so on. So this was very close history. In some places it's still actual history, but what has happened to us, it was the new devices with the smartphones with the touchscreen with changed everything, because with the model of Ovi stores and of the other app stores, you are instantly global if you get something ready for that. So the market is already there. You're not under the thumb of a regional operator who will dictate you the revenue share, taking the lion's part of it, and you are this case more on the driver's seat. And there are cases that the developer received only 10% of the revenue, and now suddenly the app stores give you 70%, and it's a totally different ballgame. And this is what we call a hockey stick effect. The hockey stick is more related to the growth than the actual game, but as I'm a Finn and hockey is our national sport, unfortunately we're not very good at football, but we won the World Championships against Sweden last Sunday. So it's for us it's a nice reference. And this hockey stick story was kind of created by the various analysts years and years, and especially Gardner used it as they will be very soon become a hockey stick event in the mobile app field. And for us, it started exactly about a year ago. So the thing started to go very well, and when we reached #1 position in the UK App Store, then suddenly it didn't take a long time. We were #1 in 79 countries. And with the growth rate that hasn't happened yet before anywhere else. And even with very common, very fast growth examples like Skype, when it started, the founder of Skype, Niklas Stenström, is now one of our board members and investors who joined, and he said that you're much faster than Skype was when he started. So he sees also the potential of this. In 2009 started really the Angry Bird creation. It was one of the themes we investigated what kind of a mobile app we would develop and what kind of a game. We had some options and our idea is, okay, we're going to develop the best possible mobile app with the few resources we had at the time. We had a good team and good creative developers, and but it wasn't so easy, and because we had very limited budget. And what happened that soon we started, the costs were 4 times higher than we expected in the beginning, and we had a huge cash flow problem. So it's important that we had support with the founders, family and business angels and so on, because it was really tough in the beginning, and for us it was important also that we found the success relatively fast, because it is not easy to make good quality applications, even though we had the advantage being from the in Finland, which we consider as a very hotbed of the technology, with the tradition of a mobile development and so on, but still it is very challenging, the start phase. And when we finally took off, then very fast what happened that one country after one market, we started to be number one, not only because of some kind of heavy advertising or anything like that, but most for the user experiences and the new medias, with all the help with the Twitters and Facebooks and all kind of a social media, and then we became a known player quite fast, and really now we are in a phase that we didn't expect any of this. We were expecting to get the development cost. We would be happy because we were already indebted, and but then it started to really take off, and we started to get also different type of acknowledgement. For example, our chief marketing officer, he still is, but he used the title Mighty Eagle. He was elected one of the 100 most important or influential people in the Time magazine, and just behind Obama. And I don't know if our CEO would be then, top of Obama, but it's a little bit funny even that when things start to happen, the speed, it can be very, very fast. So what we then we had a decision to make. Either when the Angry Birds was ready and the market up and running, and should we build another game? Nothing to do with Angry Birds, just invest our creative minds and build another game, or to continue developing and building Angry Birds. So we chose the latter. And so far it has been a very good decision. It has opened us new opportunities. We are we are not a mobile gaming company anymore. We are entertainment company. That's what we like to think. We do entertainment. We are available all relevant platforms for mobile and coming to be all kinds of internet-related platforms as well, looking to be making the console games and so on. So we are very much looking a different perspective. It's not our end goal to be mobile. It's our goal to make a good entertainment product. And speaking about Angry Birds, there was the classic game, which started everything, and then we developed all kind of HD and different kind of distribution for free, ad-funded seasons, and so on. So this was something that we created a family of games. We were not only dependent on one game only, and all of the other games, they were repeating the initial success as well. Of course, there was a risk related that we weren't sure if it will be cannibalized. So if people start to play the seasons, will they stop playing the classic game or so on? But it has not happened. So all the games are still going quite well. And most important for all, related all of our game is the in-app purchase opportunity. How we see the business is that the most successful and top-grossing game companies, they are now pretty much giving the games for free. And inside the game, if you're interested, if you like the game, there is an in-app opportunity. Also, the so-called premium games, in terms of US or European market pricing, it's about 99 cents or $1. And this is something which I don't understand here in Latin America, the pricing, even though in some countries the taxes are very high and it might justify a little bit higher price sometime, but when the ARPUs are lower, the smartphone penetration is lower, and the prepaid is very dominant, I think it's a crime to ask, $7 for a game, and I really wouldn't like to be a parent whose kids are having access of buying these games, because suddenly you can cost a fortune with these with the pricing methods when you go these special method with these operator stores, and also related to operators is the negotiation of the revenues. So they should be maybe a little bit more conscious about also creating the market together with the manufacturers who are running the stores, and they could make a lot to get much bigger share of the market and grow the opportunities. Well, now speaking about the in-app, I will show what is our in-app. Could you please, por favor? So our mobile app, the Mighty Eagle, has become very popular because not all of us have, unfortunately, dancing fingers or, say, a marathon, very nice presentation showed. For example, if I'm game, maybe I can get up to 10, 20 levels, and then I'm going to be stuck. So I need some help. So I get the Mighty Eagle to help me, and then I can continue to next levels and go on playing. And this case, the Mighty Eagle, it has been exceptionally well accepted. 40% of our gamers or our followers or clients buy buy the Mighty Eagle. Even though the game might be free, but there is an option to buy the Mighty Eagle. This is against the industry's media between 2 and 5%. So there's a big opportunity there, and we are looking not only for this Mighty Eagle but other opportunities in-app field, because I think it gives something different, differentiates the offer, and also gives a little bit of a surprise effect and so on. So it's something nice, and you will be more remembered doing these kind of things than just features. We don't like to think that we make features. We like to think we make products, and even in that, the Mighty Eagle is very much a product. With all of this initial success, we started in the quite early phase looking for the merchandising opportunities. So we contacted a few partner companies to help us, and now we have a very significant merchandise operation, our own online store, and another type of case by case, different kind of promotions, and with the big commercial or retail companies, like in US we have now one with Barnes and Noble related with this Mighty Eagle and so on. So we have already sold more than 3 million plus toys in a relatively short period. So this income is something that very well supports the business, and we are looking to expand it to other areas as well. It's not our intention to be, licensing everything possible. We like to see that the opportunities will be supporting the brand image, which is very important, because all of the hard work creating the brand and maintaining, you can ruin very fast if you start to putting your brand image everywhere, or let's say wrong places, or something, places that are not considered cool with the players. So we are looking, we are not taking all the offers we are getting. We are getting lots of offers, but we are trying to be careful with this, but it is something that is growing very rapidly. Well, now I'm stuck here. Okay, this is something related that you have to expect the unexpected. Because sometimes a nice thing will happen and you're not aware of it. For example, this ball, okay, the Americans call it football, I don't call it football, but I think football should be played by feet, not hands, but it's related to very important advertising opportunity. Because who would think about 1 year before that Angry Birds would be featured in the Super Bowl final, where 1 second on advertising cost about $1 million. So we had the opportunity with the 30-second ad together with our new partner, Fox. And Fox was looking somebody to help them with their new movie called Rovio. And it was about birds, and it still is, it's running all over. But they didn't have any, since it was a new thing, they didn't have any related strong brands. So they came to look for us, and we gladly helped them with this opportunity. Now, maybe we could have Otro have the So this game, Rovio, has become the most successful mobile game ever. When it started, in the first 10 days there were more than much more than 10 million downloads, even though it wasn't available for Brazil for some bureaucracy reasons. We are also, I think it was in mid-April, less than 4 weeks, 3 weeks, something, we had something like 25 million downloads. So something, numbers that has ever happened before with any game, and it was very good. The marriage what we're going to have with the having with the Fox, like 2 delightful entertainment brands, and joining 2 different types of products together. And we are now looking more and more these kind of opportunities, and I think they complement well. So I think that the fine line between different entertainment options are doing very cross-border merge, because all of these characters and figures, you can have them one way or another mobile. And since everyone now has more or less a mobile phone, so this is something like the entertainment and the broadcasting media are now starting more look into it. So these projects will become one of our main point of interest. So we like to, and we are currently looking for the other kind of projects. And also with our birds, we are looking that we can have animations, TV animations, and so on. So in the beginning, when we started, we were pretty much unaware that what will happen. We were trying to build a mobile app and create a brand against intellectual property and see if it would offer some kind of opportunities for us to continue being in the business at all. So firstly, we had this title and a strong brand, and after it made possible to have a successful game, we branched into merchandising quite early, which is not also that common in the business. And then we developed these in-app opportunities with this Mighty Eagle, and continue working on this in-app very seriously. And which later came these opportunities with the motion pictures, with these big publicity events, and now there will be the broadcast media will be also a big part of the business. So what is becoming next? It's a good question. We try to work to seize the opportunities that are around there, trying to make right and less wrong decisions, what fields we should go, and also have to work hard together with the partner companies so we can achieve these results. But the important thing is that there are lots of opportunities there, and the only thing is that you really have to be aware and also a little bit of frame of mind, taking something risk, going into new areas, because you never know what will be behind the door, and this is our frame of mind that we are continuing with the Box theme, but going into new opportunities, being innovative, and at the same time keeping the game fresh all the time, and trying to remember, and we are very much involved in the getting and using the feedback that we get from our players, because without your players, there won't be any business either. So it's important to be aware of the feedback all the time. So if in the last year we were at the one-star phase, we considered that maybe now with doing a little bit different things and having some success, we are getting our second star. Will we ever get 3 stars? I don't know, but we very much want to try to do again something new, innovative, hopefully something that we can be first to do it, that has never been done before. But also we like to think that there are lots of like these events happening, and the cooperation with Nokia. Maybe our 2.5 star will be the Nokia Angry Birds Championships, which will be played in various countries in Latin America, and I hope here in Chile as well. So this is how we see the market, and thank you for listening, and I'm not snoring too much. So.
Thank you very much.